Let's talk about scapegoats. They're like normal goats, but they really want to escape. Because people keep blaming them for everything. Sometimes unhealthy families will settle on one person in the family who is to blame for everything. Typically, it's going to be one of the kids. And if you've got a scapegoat, you're probably also going to have a golden child. Because if one kid can do no right, then it stands to reason that one kid can do no wrong. And the worst part is, sometimes if you've grown up in this kind of family dynamic, you may learn certain things. Like when someone is a compulsive liar with a drinking problem, it's best to just let them embarrass themselves while they collapse into a puddle on the floor rather than engaging with them. But you still might want to open the window because otherwise that puddle's going to start to smell real funky real fast. Or you might end up with very effective conflict management skills, perhaps too effective. You may end up with an overdeveloped sense of justice, since you've spent countless hours by yourself trying to figure out if everything really was your fault, or if maybe mommy and daddy were pressured into an overwhelming system by our capitalist overlords. And instead of loving their child as you deserved, the best of them was extracted at work, and all that was left for you was an empty husk. Thing is, scapegoats aren't always just individual people. Right-wing politicians have used queer people as scapegoats for longer than I've been alive, probably longer than you've been alive. Settlers have blamed indigenous people for all kinds of problems that we caused, and we knew we were causing them at the time. Honestly, any time that you hear politicians complain about rampant crime, that's a dog whistle for darker than Swedish. Union workers get scapegoated. Kids get scapegoated. People with disabilities get scapegoated so much. Anyone who is not the majority can be a scapegoat. Either way, whether it's an individual, a demographic, whatever, it's never a great idea to listen to someone who tells you that everything will just be better if you hate that one person. All of us have the capacity for good and bad. All of us do good and bad things. Some people do bad things a lot more because they think it's fun. But you know what else? Those people are generally really good at blaming someone else for their bad behavior. So remember, if their goat does eventually escape, they gonna want another one. And it could be you.